So in my journey to really find my authentic self in Christ, Central was a crucial component to what God was doing in my life in the season that I was here. And even now, looking back, the relationships and connections that still exist in this way. Sometimes we're sitting there in isolation trying to figure out what it is that God is doing in our lives. And I sometimes he speaks in that way and just gives people like this clarion call, kind of ride it across the sky kind of vision. And that's great. And when that happens for people, I celebrate, I rejoice in that for them. But in my experience, that's really rare. It tends to be in the context of community that God speaks to us. We reflect God's image to one another by his design, but we can also reflect one another to each other. So as I'm pursuing authenticity, when I am in a community where I'm just like immersed in a whole bunch of other people that not only want to become authentic in Christ, but want to help those around them become more authentic in Christ, as imperfectly as we may do that at times, that's the heart, that's the goal, that's the pulse of the community. And so being immersed in that community here was really cool because, we're all on the same path to try to help each other be more authentic. And so specifically, it wasn't the institution of Central that helped me in that way. It was the people that make up the institution and the relationships that were formed, and some are closer than other relationships. But at the end of the day, it's that Emmanuel, God with us, not just God with me, but God with us. And that's what makes Central just a really, really good community to be a part of as you pursue authenticity, because that's just kind of what we're trying to do here. And so I was thankful for that experience, and it's fun to grow even beyond that in the relationships that sustain now being in ministry. I can still catch a phone call or text or lunch or whatever with others, and we're continuing to help each other in that journey beyond our preparation here. So yeah, Central's just been really helpful in that, because having other people around you that are also pursuing authenticity, it's just an amplifying, multiplicative factor to what God can do in your life in that regard when you're in a community like that.